Was a girl running in our group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford Coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look out, buddy, hot rod and large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod.
I got to tell you though, this whole automotive business is in a twirl. If you have to wait a little extra, be patient because parts are scarce. Mechanics are scarce. Everything's scarce. All due to this unemployment stuff, I guess. I don't know. I know I couldn't find anybody for the longest time. Now we're pretty much at full strength. There's a couple things going on in our business that you need to know about because this is kind of strange. And I got an idea why they're doing this. Ford is weighing shipping vehicles missing chips to the dealerships so they can finish them there. In other words, they want to deliver the Ford vehicles, these are trucks. Let's face it, they got no trucks. They want to send these vehicles here. Ford Motor Company is weighing plans to start shipping partially built vehicles that are awaiting semiconductors or related components to dealerships around the country. A move that, if approved, would place responsibility on the retail network to complete the assembly once the chips are available. Now, what I want to talk to you about, and this part, still unclear, is whether the dealers would be responsible for the vehicles while they sit on their lots awaiting chips. Dealers are not expected to have to floor plan the vehicles before they're finished, one person said. The people asked not to be identified discussing internal company plans. Here's the deal. Those dealers, I think they want to ship them so they can record them as sales, for one thing. Ford Motor Company can say, oh, we sold 10,000 trucks last week. But they're all the dealers sitting on the lot with no chips. They're waiting to be finished, which I think is bull roar. But bigger bull roar is the poor dealer having to have his floor plan, which is what they pay interest on how many vehicles they have to the bank. Sitting on the lot, he's going to have 100 vehicles sitting on his lot that he can't sell, that he's got to pay the juice on. What's up with that? That's not fair at all. That is not going to work. Dealers will refuse them. They'll tell the guy with the big truck, all the cars on it, say, get out of here. They'll send him back. They'll refuse him. I would not pay juice on a vehicle I can't sell. If I'm not allowed to sell the doggone thing, that's just wrong. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how else I would say it. But they're paying juice. They're getting juiced is what they're doing. It's just not right. Okay? So we'll see what happens if Ford, they're weighing the options. They're going to hear from their dealers. They're going to hear from them. They're going to tell them, hey, you are not selling me that truck, whatever it is, without a chip in it, so it has to sit here till I finish it. But in the meantime, I had to borrow money from my bank to my floor plan, which is what they call their floor plan. It's all the vehicles on the lot are owned by a bank. I am going to pay juice on that vehicle every month. It's not a lot, but it's enough. But I got to pay juice on that every vehicle every month because I can't sell it. Come on, let's get something straight here. That is not going to work, Ford. Leave it alone. Also, remember, everything said here on the Car Show is strictly the opinion of your car guy. It has nothing to do with Gerard Media or the 5 radio stations or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. It's just me, okay? That's me. That's how I am. Rivian, these are the people I've been telling you about. I'm waiting on them to start delivering vehicles. They're the ones that they were investigated for. Oh, no, that was Lordstown. They were investigated for lying about, there's orders, and they didn't have them. As some of the electric vehicle startups' clients complain about the lack of communication from the company, R.J. Scaringe wrote, the cascading impacts of the pandemic have had a compounding effect greater than anyone anticipated. Who is this guy think he's crapping? Okay? Rivian is delaying the first deliveries of its R1T battery electric pickup until September now. was supposed to be August, but it's September. CEO R.J. Skiringe said Friday in a letter to customers who expected their trucks this month, July. Rivian owners have been griping in online forums about the lack of communication from the company in recent weeks as anticipation of the launch edition of the R1T grew. Everybody's excited. Skiringe in his letter placed much of the blame on for the latest delay on the COVID-19 pandemic, the ongoing chip shortage, and the difficulty of producing 3 new vehicles in a new plant. First of all, dude, COVID-19 is gone. Knock it off. It's not affecting you. It's not affecting your sales or your ability to build a car. It really is not. We've all but kicked its butt. I mean, it's starting to make a little bit of a comeback, this new virus, but you haven't even felt that yet. The other thing, producing 3 new vehicles, the chip shortage. That's another man-made shortage. And the difficulty of producing 3 new vehicles in a new plant. Did you not design these vehicles? Did you not design this plant? Why can't you build them? Who's up with that? Did you let somebody design it to build 2 vehicles instead of 3? I don't get where you can say that you have a problem with your plant. You built it. You designed it. You built it. Now build some cars, you cheap buggers. I know exactly what's going on here. Everybody knows what's going on here. You can only use that COVID thing for so long. It gets old. I mean, it's not the root of all evil anymore. It was for a while, I'll give you that. And it was a deadly virus, but we've been through it. We have fought through it. The people of this world have fought through it. The people of America have fought through it. And we're not taking this anymore. They're not going to buy your COVID-19 order. Definitely, the chip shortage makes me mad. But difficulty of producing 3 new vehicles in a single plant. Well, I think that's something you brought on yourself, buddy. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Skiringe, that CJ, or if I can call you that you built that plant. That's yours, buddy. You made the mess. You made the mess, now sweep it up. That's how that goes. I'm excited. The auto show's back, Eric. This is the summer version. They'll probably have another one in the winter. And that's the one you and I are going to go to on Media Day so we can get the free Bavarian chocolates and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me just tell you, they wine and dine you and they feed you. And oh, yeah.
I might actually take the spin for the summer one. I'm not going to lie. I haven't been to the auto show. Well, I mean, ever since the pandemic. It's been a while.
I might shoot up there too, but I like going on Media Day. Mm-hmm. I get the credentials from Mark Billick, and I'm telling you, it's really just a great time. And then I get to interview people. Now, the last one they didn't have last year, but the last one I went up to the guy at the Volkswagen display, and I said, "Can I have an interview with you?" He said, "Okay, come back at 1:15. I'll give you an interview, 15 minutes." I came back at 1:15. We were taking pictures. We're ready, and he comes out. We're talking, and I says, "Now I want to ask you about this Stinky Gate, the diesel emissions." He said, "This interview is over," and he walked away.
Just like that, huh? He cut you off.
I said, "You know what? I made my mark. I did it. I knew he was going to have a fit. So I wonder if he'll remember me next year." He'll probably go hide in the tent when he sees me. But anyway, the summer edition of the Chicago Auto Show will include a media day, food stands, and uncovered faces. No masks at the auto show. This is what I'm telling you. Some of the hottest new vehicles revealed by automakers lately, including significant new electric vehicles, have mostly remained online. Only a few industry insiders and journalists have been able to see them up close. Well, now you can. The changes this week at the Chicago Auto Show will feature highly anticipated vehicles such as the Ford F-150 Lightning, that's all electric, the Burley Bronco, and the Kia EV6. Ford also will mark global debut of 2 interactive displays with road courses for its off-road vehicles and new electric models. While smaller auto shows have been returning for months, the pandemic eases some of the new revealed models have been absent. Wow, that made a lot of sense. Some of the newly revealed models have not been there at the auto shows. Recent shows have gone with restrictions that limited their appeal. Mass, social distancing, reduced automaker participation meant smaller crowds. So they're hurting. The auto shows are hurting. I don't feel good about anybody that has to buy a car right now. Whether you want to buy new or used, it's an ugly situation. Dealers are getting top dollar for the cars they have because they only have a few. And I've heard stories about different truck places. It was window sticker plus what you bid, Eric. How much will you bid? They're going for an average of $500 over sticker. That's an average. So some of them could be $1,000. I mean, I'm just saying. So sales right now in used cars, you're going to pay almost what that car was worth new for a car with 30,000 miles on it and 3 years old. You're going to pay sticker for that one because they're high. They're very high. Everything's up right now. Don't buy a car if you don't have to. Fix the one you've got, and I'm not saying that because my shop fixes them, but I tell you what, it's made us we're busier than the one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. I'm here to tell you, we're just crazy busy.
I don't know, that gets me.
You don't get it?
That gets me every single time. No, yeah, like I said a couple weeks ago. Now we talk about how they're raising the prices on used cars. Remember that Tahoe that my dad was looking at? How ridiculous it was.
Oh yeah, he about flipped when he saw the price
like
of that.
$48,000 for a car that's already $80,000 and 6-7 years old.
I know.
It has everything though. It has all the bells and whistles.
Oh, I'm sure it does for that price.
But
Yeah, oh yeah. I better have a butt warmer on it for that price. But yeah, I got to tell you.
I don't know. I'll check.
Oh, mine does. I got to tell you, it's a tough time in the car business right now. It's dog eat dog. Really bad. I'm doing the best I can to keep my regular customers happy and take care of the new ones if I can. That's just how it is. We're just slammed. Everybody is. Chicago Auto Show, one more time. They are spotlighting the Off-Road Rivalry. You knew this was coming. The Broncos Adventurous Built Wild outdoor obstacle course makes its world debut in Chicago. Because a lot of the show is outside at McCormick Place this year. And they have an outdoor obstacle course. Visitors to the show will be able to experience the revived Bronco and venerable Jeep Wrangler side by side for the first time. Here we go. For the first time at an auto show, both SUVs will have their own off-road courses for attendees to compare them side by side. The Broncos Adventurous Built Wild outdoor obstacle course makes its world debut in Chicago on Thursday. That was last Thursday, 2 days ago, while Camp Jeep is set up for the Wrangler and other models inside the convention hall. The Wrangler had that. The Jeep had that last 2 years ago, an indoor obstacle course, where the Bronco is outdoor. But let me just tell you, they're going head-to-head. Bronco is going head-to-head with Jeep on this off-road stuff. And you know that Mustang Mach-E we talked about, that electric Mustang? 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Why is that necessary? Eric, it's like driving the world's fastest golf cart. There's no noise. It's a battery-operated car. And it's like a golf cart. When you step on the gas, it goes. There's no in between. It's almost like your slot cars. There's no shifting the gears in a slot car.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a Mustang. Whether you want to look at it, electrically or what.
Why they did that? Why they called it a Mustang? They could have named it anything else.
Something else, right? I understand that, but I guess they want to keep that Mustang look or name, knowing that if we can make a fast car like a Mustang into an electric vehicle, you
call it Mustang and you'll sell more.
Exactly.
Whether people like them or not, they're going to buy them. There's a certain amount of people that buy Mustangs when they come out with something new every time. But
to go to 0 to 60 in 3 seconds,
you got to have to wear a G suit. Pretty soon you're gonna have to wear a G suit to drive these cars. You're gonna need goggles and.
It sounds pretty enticing. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
even if it doesn't make no sound.
Even at my age, I'd like to try it anyway.
See, you see what I mean?
Yeah. I'd like to give it a twirl.
Let's do it.